So today we did the bulk cooking. I usually do that like once a week, sometimes once in 10 days. I cook lots of soup and some other things, and then every other thing falls in place. So here I was cutting up onions for a fori roll. If you're Yoruba, you know what I mean by fori, just vegetable soup with lots of rishi. So at one side I was frying some meat, at the other side I was boiling snails. I felt like eating snails over the weekend, so we ordered some from the African store, and then I'm cooking them. So I was going and coming in the kitchen and also talking to my husband. Here are some of the orishi I intend to put in the soup. I was adding the ingredients here, blended the ingredients into the palm oil, which has onions and locust beans, and then check on the snail, check on the ones I was frying. These are the rest of the rishi for the rest of the soup. And then I'm starting to prepare a goosey soup here. I wanted to make some of the goosey soup. We don't really eat it that much, but then I like to have some in the fridge because I like it for white rice. I was talking to my husband and then checking on what I was cooking, and a little bit of distraction and chatting. So back to the soup. Then I fried the sauce, the ingredients, and then added the rishi. And then I was frying some, I think, onions and locust beans and the other pot for the egusi soup I told you about. I'm doing some stirring and some mixing. And then, some more talking. Then here I was putting some of the seasoning cubes. I think I used a bit of Maggi crayfish here, and then a bit more blended crayfish in the soup as well. And then I added the egusi soup into the very hot palm oil. I let the egusi soup fry for a bit. I added a bit of crayfish and more crayfish into the vegetable soup, some mixing and more mixing, and I had to let that sit for a while. Then I mixed the vegetable soup as well. I would like to fry the ingredients and the rishi as well, so that everything is saturated and all the seasoning gets into every part of the soup. And then I had to stir and mix and then let everything sit for a while as well. Back to the snail I was cooking. I was trying to see if it's well cooked and all of that. I didn't actually know it would take so much time, but then it has to be properly cooked, I guess. And then this is the mackerel fish that I wanted to add into the vegetable soup. I got it from Aldi. I started adding it, and then I started adding the spinach, also from Aldi. I didn't take a photo of the packaging, sorry. And then I'm adding some.
Daddy, can we go outside?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sorry, no, what happened?
So back to the kitchen. That was me paying some attention to the egusi soup, and then back to the vegetable soup, and then that was done. Okay, after adding the spinach, it was done. So I went and I started making some stew. I like to have a bit of stew, and then I was mixing the egusi soup after I added some spinach, tasting yummy. So back to the stew I was making. I added some groundnut oil, and then I was cutting up some onions into the groundnut oil. I added some locust beans. I like a bit of locust beans in my stew. Add some locust beans, stir, fry. And then I added some ingredients that blended, some seasoning, stir, fry. And then I was adding the rishi fried catfish, turkey, a bit of what else was there? Snails. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was adding some snails. And then some fried pork as well. We eat pork in this house, sorry. Some fried pork as well. Just rishi to make the stew yummy. And then now I wanted to make some jollof rice. I told it's bulk cooking day. But yeah, I was tired. My husband was giving me the ginger, the swagger, and the tasting and the stealing of my meat was going underground as well. So cutting up onions for the jollof rice. I almost cut my finger at the point. So that was for the jollof rice, and also had to make some ilala sipo. So I was multitasking. A bit of spices. I added some mixed seasoning, some curry, some thyme, jollof rice. I like to add that into the hot oil to let it fry and season and bring out all the, I don't know, should I call it juices or the taste or whatever. I added some pepper sauce, let it fry, and I was boiling my okra. I like to steam it for a little bit because before I make the alasipo, it's not white okra, it's the alasipo. Going back to the fridge, back and forth. Okay, so here I was still cooking and cooking. I had some stock from some boiled turkey over the week, and then this was me preparing the sauce for the lala sipo. That's the palm oil. I'm sure that I already have some iru and some onions and all of that. So I added the pepper mix again for the lala sipo. Let it fry, mix. Oh, that was stockfish. Yeah, then we had a bit of a dance party to ginger mommy. So we had a little dance party in the kitchen and trust my little boy to come. He's like my gun body, closer to me than my shadow. So then I went back to cooking, and then it was tidy up time. And we danced and danced. I had a bit of fun, and trust my husband, he's always deep. So then we're tidying up. Like, kids, what happened to these people that now live abroad? They don't know how to dance. I was even teaching my daughter how to dance at a point. You know, as I think jumping is dancing. So then I had made coconut jollof rice. Missed a few stages, but then I made coconut jollof rice. I was tidying up, I was cleaning up because there was a lot of mess. And then as I was cooking, I was washing as well, weekend washing, lots of uniforms and my uniforms, their uniforms, everybody's clothes. So I had to empty the washer. As I was rounding up the cooking, everything went out into the garden. We had a bit of sunshine, which is gold in the UK. When you see the sun, you dance here and you start washing. So I was tidying up. So today I made stew, I made a foriro, I made a goosey soup, I made the lala sepod, I made jollof rice. My husband made moi. Elami made jay with lots of sardine, crayfish, egg, and all the rishi. That we made that moment all by himself. So my daughter will always say, teamwork makes the dream work. So we had, I think, about 4 hours of cooking today. I was really tired. Thank you for watching our content today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more family content. Bye.